Everything I see up in my head just comes to life.
You already have everything within you. And this goes to say, and you know this, and it's cliche, but everything resides on the answer. The key is always within, but the level of your life is going to be dictated by the questions that you ask yourself, the quality of questions, the quality of your life. Let me rephrase that. The quality of your life is going to be dictated by the quality of questions that you ask yourself, because every question holds the answer. If you have the question, you already possess the answer. You're just not on the right frequency in order to be able to see the answer, to receive the answer, to feel the answer. You're still in the frequency of the question, therefore you can't get the answer. But the answer is within you. The answer to having your ideal body, the answer to losing all the weight that you want to lose, the answer to having the confidence that you want to have every single day, the answer to fitting the clothes that you've been dreaming of wearing for the last few years, the answer to every biggest single problem you've ever had in your life resides within you. And I'm going to go off a limb and tell you that more than likely, you're the one creating the limitations that are preventing you from getting to the answer that you seek, to the questions that you've been asking yourself over and over and over again, on repetition, on repeat, like you're an old broken cassette tape and you're just not allowing the answer to come in. But before I get more into this topic, what's going on, guys? My name's Charles, and I'm simply a version of yourself that's here to motivate and inspire you to become the best version of who it is that you can be, so they can be living in your ideal body every single day, making yesterday jealous, just as we should. And that's the way that I've lived my life, and this is how I find my happiness, and this is how I find my center. I take my power back, making yesterday jealous, improving every single day, seeing that growth, delaying that gratitude, improving, becoming better, and learning more about who it is that I am, and coming back to my authentic self every single day. And the key is always within. You have everything inside of you right now, because there's nothing that's going to be created. Creation is already finished. Everything, nothing can be created nor destroyed, but only transformed. We've talked about this in multiple other videos, but everything's already here. There's not an alien ship that's going to bring other resources. It's not going to bring other answers. Everything's already here. But what vibration are you finding yourself in? Are you looking at it from the question, or do you feel like you act every moment of your day as if you had already received that answer? Everything's within you. Let me ponder on that a little bit more. Are you acting as if you had already received the answer to the question that you seek? Or are you more concentrated on the question and when you're going to get that answer, how you're going to get that answer, and falling to the tricks of your mind in order to liberate yourself from the question that you are so intrigued by, that you want the solution. And if only you were able to get the solution to that, all your problems would be solved and all your desires would be fulfilled. Well, let me tell you, my friend, you're the one that's in your own way. Your limiting beliefs that you've picked up through life, the constant programming that you've been programmed by ever since you were a little tiny kid, that's what's in your way. Your thoughts that you repeatedly think over and over again that create your beliefs, and your beliefs that you hold on to, the beliefs that have you limited to who it is that you felt that you've been, limited to the questions that you're seeking without getting the answer that you want. Well, those beliefs bring you to performing the actions that you've been performing for however long now. They keep you stuck. They keep you stuck over and over again. And then you do those actions so many times over and over again, they become habitual. They become habits. You don't think about it. And then you can see how by just going down the line here of things that you've been thinking, believing, and acting on, you've created the habits. You then fall into the program more and more. And how would you want a program if it starts running like that and it operates and it programs itself to do just that? How do you want to break that program by not changing the programming that's been had in the first place? The program's going to want to stay alive. The program's going to want to survive. The program's going to do everything in its power to survive. But the key's within you. And the key, I'll tell you right now, because I don't want to waste any time. And I know that I appreciate you being here and watching this and listening to this. And I say this with my whole entire heart. But the key's within you, and is within your thoughts and the assumptions that you have of yourself. What do you assume yourself to be? How do you see yourself? What's your self-image? What do you identify to? What kind of identity do you have? Your identity comes from your actions, your habits and your actions. What are your actions where do your actions come from? They come from your beliefs. And what creates your beliefs? It's the thoughts that you repeatedly think over and over again. And so therefore, if we want to create that loop and we want to go back towards the beginning of that loop, you hold the key. You're always the one that's at the center of your universe, and you hold the key. But what limitations are being placed by your own self in your way that is prohibiting you from getting the thing you want the most? Because if there's another person on this earth that's accomplished the thing that you desire to have in your life, then it's possible for you, because they're not special. They just don't have the limitations that you have. You're not a victim. Those limitations are there for you to grow. The limitations are there for you to become better. They're there for you to learn. They're there for you to improve. And all of those things, all the common theme that they have in common is for you to come back to who you authentically are and who you've authentically been and who you are authentically going to be for the rest of your life, for all eternity. But you've forgotten because of the limitations, because of your ego placing itself in your way. And you forget. And we just got to come back to that home. We got to come back to that center. We got to take our power back. You have that power. I have that power. It's arrogant. It's arrogant. What's going on with it? It's just that kind of day, guys. It's raining. It's gloomy. I'm chilling. I'm vibing, as you can see. Very relaxed, very poised. But it's arrogant of you to think you are unworthy. It's arrogance. If you are still breathing, you are more than plenty enough worthy to have the things you desire most. The universe, God loves you unconditionally to the point where even if you don't love yourself, it loves you enough to make sure your heart's still beating, your lungs still have oxygen for you to breathe. Would you look at that? You have everything inside of you right now. And the entire universe is pushing for you, with you, towards those desires. The universe, God wants you to have exactly what your heart wants, because he's the one sending you those desires, because he knows what you're capable of. He knows that you have everything inside of you. You have everything to literally accomplish your most successful dreams, your most successful wishes. Everything's right here within you. And yeah, I just felt, you know what, usually come with a lot of energy, but this one just felt right. And yeah, this one sits very, very well with me. I'm very content with this message, of this download. I'm very thankful. And even in these videos, I'm coming back to my own center, to my own power, claiming my power back, making Yesterday Jealous, improving, sharing this message, broadcasting this message to the world, opening up myself, being more vulnerable. I mean, I'm the first one. I'll put myself out there. I'm the first one that being vulnerable, I'm the first one that needs to hear that I have everything inside of me to accomplish my wildest dreams, to accomplish the biggest of my desires in this life. And everything's inside of me, but I'm blocking myself. So if I'm blocking myself, where are you blocking yourself? Because I know that my blocks look like laziness, look like procrastination, look like self-sabotage, because I know what the outcome is going to be. I can control what that looks like, because my brain knows what happens if I don't succeed, but my brain cannot comprehend what happens if I do succeed. It can't shape that image yet. So I have to go with my visualization, with my imagination, and go in and start creating that image and see it over and over again, repeatedly, for my brain to become familiar with that image and literally become so familiar with it that becomes its comfort zone, because the feelings, the energetical charge that it gets when I create and I see that image in my imagination, it feels like reality. It feels so real. Everything's real. Because what is real? You tell me. But I know that whether it's real or not, everything is inside of you already to accomplish your wildest dreams. And like I said, I'm just a version of you here to remind you, to motivate you, and to inspire you into becoming the best version of yourself, to be making Yesterday Jealous. So my friends, I appreciate you for being here. I feel very calm, very at peace, very serene, and yeah, very relaxed. And I'm super proud of you. And I'm very proud of you for doing your absolute best. I'm proud of you for sticking through the fights. I'm proud of you for not giving up. I'm proud of you for still trying. I'm proud of you for doing everything that you have in your awareness that you know you can do to better your situation. I'm proud of you, and I'm sending you love for everything that you're going through. But know that at every point in time, you have everything within you to become the best version of yourself at all times. So my friends, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm very grateful for you watching this. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. More videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to the Making Yesterday Jealous channel. It's the Wednesday. It's the chill day. It's a great day to be alive, baby. It's a great day to be alive. I appreciate you. I love you, my friends. And as always, like the sign says on the wall, keep making yesterday jealous.